Dear friends, hello, I am Lian from Nanxing Machinery. I'm the salesperson for Nanxing. And a couple weeks ago, we had introduced our cutting station, our edge bending station, and our boring station and sorting station. And we offer different solutions for our factory. And also, we to different manufacturer types, we offer different solutions. Like last three weeks, we have introduced left side and right side edge bending machine. Solution is compact for the batch one side production and small batch productions. Because that solution had the supervisor, so it can change the edge formula by scanning the workpiece barcode. And also you can fit in a variety of the panel size because we get the flexible alignment device. So that solution is used for the small batch size and batch one size production. If you are interested in that solution, you can go back to our live channel and see our live show 3 weeks ago. And today, we go into our factory to see our 4-size edge bending line. This solution is used for our mass production. It means that one part you need to produce over 500 parts, maybe to 1,000 parts. And after run the whole line, you can add four edge one time, and you can go directly the next station. So it could really save a lot of time and labor. You just need to put 2 persons, one at the end, one at the start, and one at the end. So we could offer different solutions for different manufacturer types. And then let's go to see the whole line, the 4-side edge bending line. So at the beginning, this is 可以企度，可以企。At the first, this is our conveyor. It's the start of our line. And here we can put 1 person in here to fit in panels. And then here is our dot stop to control by pneumatic to control the panel gap. So one easy work, the person only need to fit in panels, and then the dot stop will control the panel gap. So the rest only need to be done is for the machine to automatically finish. And the second one machine is our double-side edge bending. It is for the lengthwise edge bending. So the first one, we don't need to have the corner trimming. And then so our speed can up to 30 meters per minute. And the machine includes 3 sections. The first one is our feeding section. Then is our squaring section. Then the gluing section. And then the finish processing section. And next machine is our rotary conveyor. In this machine, could rotate machine panels from lengthwise to crosswise and connect the machine from the first pass machine and to the second pass machine. And then we can see the second double-side edge bending machine. This one is a little bit different from the first one. It equipped with the corner trimming and is for the cost-wise processing. And then the last one we also equipped with a conveyor. So the worker, we still need a worker at the end of the conveyor and connect the workpiece. So that's how our workpiece go through the whole line. And we only need 2 persons, one at the start, one at the end. And this whole line just had a space of 42 meters and 7.5 meters. So I think nowadays this solution is the best solution for our mass production. So come on, let's go to see how these machines work. So in here, as I say, this is a stock DOS. When the panels go through, it will go up and control the panel gap. And here is our alignment device to assist the panel from the conveyor to our edge bending machine. So now let's see the alignment device here. So the first machine, as I say, is for the lengthwise processing. And when panel go through, the guide roll will go down, and the alignment device will push. So the panel will go through by the left side, and the left side is our machine's base level. And also, this machine is equipped with the DOS and suspense support. What this device works, it works for the cost-wise processing. So if one case, the other edge bending machine stopped and broken, we could use this machine for also lengthwise processing and coast-wise processing. Okay, let's go through the last section. In here, we can see our square section. So our squaring section includes 2 units. One is our double hogging unit, and the other one is our pre-milling unit. So we can see that the hogging unit, double hogging unit, is in an independent room because it will maybe produce much noisy and dust. So we use an independent room to prevent it. And this machine is purchased by our Vietnam customer. Their production is KD furniture. So they had different materials like honeycomb board, like chip board and NDF board, and with different lamination. Sometimes paper, sometimes and melamine. So when we process honeycomb board or paper lamination, we will use these units, our double hogging, to process workpiece. And when customer process NDF board, chip board, laminated with the laminate, we will use pre-milling units. So then let's see how these units work. In the double hogging unit, we can see that we had the standard trimming with control and also two blades on the top and the bottom. So in one case, if we possess honeycomb ball, we know that honeycomb ball need a large overhand, and sometimes maybe up to 6 millimeter. But our pre-milling unit only the milling amount only can up to 1 millimeter, but our double hogging unit can up to 6 millimeter. So that's why we use double hogging unit to process honeycomb ball. And in other, sometimes if our customer use the balls doesn't have a good quality like the particle balls, the glue of the center layer may be not good enough, and when the balls go through the saw base, and then the saw base of the will maybe the saw base is go through with the feed direction, so maybe the front corner of the particle ball will be cut off. So in this case, we need to have this unit. We need to go before this one. And before the saw blades, the trimming will cut off the front corner of the particle ball. So in this case, the particle ball will not happen the case that the front corner has the edge tripping. So let's go to see the pre-milling unit. This one is our pre-milling unit. It equips with two tools. One is with direction. The second one is again the feeding direction. And you can see that our second feeding Saturn tool is used for local pre-milling tools. So in one case, if our customer possess the particle board or NDF board laminated with the melamine paper, we will use pre-milling units to process. And also, we could offer local P-system tools. That tool is for our second tool. So when the tool go against the bolt, it will not cause the edge tripping. And also, if you want to process the complex bolt, P-system local tool also can do a good quality. So that's our option. We could offer this for our customer. So last unit, let me introduce our tape feeder units. For this unit, we can see that we have 4 rows. And our customer in Vietnam, they use 2 rows for one spec and the second for other spec. So we have, with the one rows used up, the other will back up, and so will not happen the machine error and stop. And also, our tape feeder is equipped with the precise feeding. So around for 1 day's production, the precise feeding could preserve 2 millimeter per side. So 1 day's production, you can save many materials cost. And then let's go to see the last unit. here is our Primal System. And this system, we have people and can store over 35 kilogram glue. And the other point, the Primal System compared to the traditional one, it can preheat the glue to the 170 degrees. So when the glue pot here is lack of the glue, then the Primal System will add the glue here. So we maybe not will occur the error, the lack of the glue. And also, this glue pot, we had a small size, so that we will not store too much glue in here. When the glue used up, the Primal will add glue, so this glue will always use our fresh glue. And to prevent the situation like the glue will carbonize. And then let's see the gluing roll. This gluing roll is 50 millimeters diameter. Our traditional one is 35 millimeter. And why we use this one? Because sometimes we had a long size panel and we need to have enough glue. So that's why we use this one. Okay, let's see the next unit. Here is our end trimming unit. It equips with the function of anti-shock. Because this anti-shock, when workpiece go through, it no need to wait the workpiece go through and then drop back to origin. It no need to wait for this. It just anti-shock, and so it can save time. And so that's why this machine we can up to 30 meters per minute. And then let's see the trimming units. This is our trimming unit for rod trimming units and fine trimming units. In this rod trimming, we cut the edge tape and preserve 0.5 millimeter for bottom and top. And then we go to fine trimming and let the fine trimming process. Our fine trimming has two positions and was controlled by pneumatic. So like our customer in Vietnam, they use 1.2 millimeters and 1.5 millimeter edge tape. So when the customer change the edge tape, it can easily change by pneumatical. So you don't need to start the machine and commission the machine for the other size of edge tape. And then let's go to see the next unit. This is for our scraping units. Here is our profile scraping units, and then the off-cut unit, and then the flat scraping unit. So the profile scraping unit also has two positions and controlled by pneumatical. And it works with the fine trimming together. If you add 1.2 millimeter edge tape, they will change, and with 1.5 they will change together to operate. And after the scraping unit, maybe you will have some a wire stick to the tail of the workpiece. And then this, our off-cut work section, will cut off the wire, so people no need to stick out the wire by manual. And then here is our flash scraping. The flash scraping is used to clean the glue joint, the surface of the glue joint. And then we go to the end of pass. We can see the cleaning units. Our cleaning system is including the anti-stick spray unit. That unit is before the pre-milling system. And here is our cleaning spray unit. And here is our oscillating buffing unit. They all work together to ensure there is no glue stick on the surface of melamine. I think this way also could save labor, because if you don't have this system, you maybe need to clean the glue by manual. Okay, let's go to see the next unit. And here is our synchronized system. We can see the synchronized train in here, and the main drive, and our main drive shaft here. So these two devices to ensure all these two expanding machines to work synchronized. And also, we have the loading chain in here. You can see the whole loading chain is all like this one. It's all connect one by one, use the beer. So that is really cost. So all this device I mentioned is all to ensure the synchronize of our double-side expanding machine. I think synchronize is the most important part for our double-side expanding machine than the single machine. And also, our Nanxing is the only one factory that use the rolling train like this one. Compared to our train, other train, this rolling train has more use life and could ensure the synchronized greatly. So let's see the next machine. Here is our rotary transport device. And from this device, our workpiece is go out from the first machine from the left-wise, and according to this device, it will change to the crosswise. And also this device connect the first pass machine with the second part machine. And then let's go to see the second pass machine. Here you can see, to ensure the workpiece go into the second pass machine, you can see the conveyor table has a little bit inclined degree. So ensure that workpiece go to the left side and go into the edge bending. Also, it equipped with the assistant device. And in this device, we use the crosswise processing. So when the workpiece go into, our dots will go up and support the panels. And then our suspend support will go up, and then the hot dots will support the workpiece forward. And then also the alignment pusher will go up and let the workpiece in the center line, because in this machine the center line is the base level, different from the first one. The first one is left side is the base level. And then go here, we can see a device. When workpiece go through, this device will go up and support against the workpiece to full contact with our dots. So this is our alignment section. And you can see all these units, all this section is the same with the first one. And what is the difference from the first one is the 4 motors corner trimming. Here is our 4 motors corner trimming. In this section, compared to the traditional one, our 4 motors corner trimming is 4 corner controlled by 4 cutters. So the cutter will not scratch the surface of the bolt and cause the damage. And also our 4 motors corner trimming could have a fast speed, so that this our second pass machine, the speed could up to 22 meters per minute. And of this section, our workpiece could finish 8 edge trimming, and then the workpiece go through the scraping unit and the cleaning unit, and then the workpiece will go out. And also we equip with the last one with the conveyor table. In here, you also need 1 worker to stand here to connect the workpiece. So this is our 4 sides edge bending line. We have compared to the left and right side edge bending line, our 4 side edge bending line is suitable for mass production, and this logic is very simple, and you only need 2 guys to control this whole line. So I think at present, that's really the best solution for our mass production. And also, we have a new double-side edge bending for nail part, and let's go to see it. So you can see, here is our new machine. the double-side expand machine MB6 to IIP. What's the difference between the double-side expanding I just mentioned? This machine have no double hogging and no the corner trimming. But what it used for is used for the narrow pass. You can see the beam saw, the top beam. They all use the compact roller, and different from the other two machines that is used for without beam saw, without beam, top beam. So this one use the compact roller. What this used for? When we use the compact roller, the overhead should be only so our workpiece can set the minimal 50 millimeters. And when we use without topping, we could only process 80 millimeters. So this one is really compact for our door panels and something like some narrow pass. And also the price is really low and it's our compact version. So that's all our 4 sides expanding solution. We provide more to fit different manufacturer types. So maybe we will talk another topic in next week and talk more about our solution. No matter single machine or workstation or 4.0 industry line, we will offer many different solutions. And we maybe see you next time. So bye bye. Woo!